Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the same skill as yesterday, linear relationship word problems, this time medium difficulty level. Today's going to be a little bit different. There's going to be a double upload. Today we're going to be doing both the medium and advanced skill, and then in the future we're going to be going skill by skill, meaning we'll do the next skill after this, foundations, medium, and advanced in the same video. That way I can kind of condense the course a little bit and we can work through all of the skills before we reach the SAT date. So let's get started with this first question. An elevator company installs elevators in new buildings. The number of meters of cable needed for an elevator is 12 times the number of stories in the building, plus an extra 15 meters needed to go into the machinery. Which of the following functions best describes how many meters of cable are needed to install the elevator if there are S stories in the building? So we can already see S represents number of stories in the building. 12 times number of stories means we're going to have 12S. And then we can just follow this operation. Plus an extra 15 meters. Plus means addition. Plus 15. And then that's pretty much it. We have 12S plus 15 as answer choice A, and that is our answer for this one. So we're just following the operations that they give us in this question in order to come up and write our equation. On to our next question. When Lucia plays golf at the Rolling Hills golf course, she loses about 12 balls on average. When she plays golf at the Meandering Meadows golf course, she loses about 8 balls on average. If Lucia lost approximately 100 balls playing at Rolling Hill, R times, and Meandering Meadows, M times, which of the following equations best represents the relationship between R and M? So this is very similar for systems of equations, this question type. However, we only have one equation here, so it's a little bit easier. We can see Rolling Hills is with 12, and so that means 12 is going to be next to our R variable, 12R. And then we have our Meandering Meadows, M, being with the 8 number, because when she plays at Meandering Meadows, she loses 8 balls on average. So, and we're combining our lost balls in order to reach that approximately 100 number. So this is what they're looking for. 12R plus 8M equals 100, which perfectly matches answer choice B. We'll see a lot of more of this question type later when we reach our systems of equations. On to our third question here. A print shop copies, they give us an equation first off. T equals 1,200 minus 0.06C. A print shop copies and prints documents in larger volumes for its customers. For its particular copy machine, the equation gives the amount of toner, T, in grams left after making C copies. How many grams of toner are used per copy? So, per copy means how many grams of toner is used for one copy. So, and we can see here, this is the starting amount. And then for each copy, we kind of use our 0.06 grams of toner, because that is subtracting from our total amount or initial amount of toner. So this is not really a substitute in. It's more of a recognize this linear relationship between our y-intercept and our slope. Our slope means we're subtracting 0.06 for each copy that we make, meaning this 0.06 actually represents the amount of toner that is used per copy. So our answer here is very simple, only 0.06. On to our last one. This is very similar to the previous one. They give us an equation with a obvious y-intercept, initial amount, and then a slope. The height h and feet of a mountain at a time t is measured in thousands of years from the present, as given by the equation. Which is the best interpretation of 16,890 as shown in the given equation? So, the height, h is height, time measured in thousands of years. So, this represents the initial height, because each thousand of years, mountains tend to shrink over time. This is some helpful background information, but you don't really need to know that. All you need to know is the initial amount. So initial amount is, the initial height of the mountain is presently 16,890. So this B is incorrect, C is incorrect, and D is incorrect. C and D, they represent a slope amount increasing by this a certain amount and decreasing by a certain amount. B, that's kind of like an intercept. Well, not really. We'll reach 0 feet, so they're putting H as 0 and then they're solving, which is not an intercept. That doesn't make sense. So A is usually represented by a y-intercept. It is our initial height of the mountain. Cannot stress that enough. Initial amount is our y-intercept when we're having a reoccurring change, usually represented by words such as per, each, and every, and increasing, decreasing, speeding up, slowing down, some sort of positive and negative amount. That will be our slope. So initial amount is our y-intercept. 16,890 is our initial is our y-intercept in this equation, so we just have to interpret that as the height of the mountain at the start or in the present. So A is the correct answer choice here. So, short video today, medium skill, pretty much easier than the last skill. However, we will be going over the advanced later today in this afternoon. Make sure to subscribe and have a fantastic day, everyone. Goodbye.